Hey, fist bumpers. It's I'm recording this on Monday morning, so welcome to a good new week, and it's also the first day of May, so welcome to a new month. Hey, been thinking about this all weekend, and I think this is really, really important with the way that we're thinking about, and therefore the way we act towards our prospects inside of social. I'm going to do one slide and I'm going to walk through this, but I want to see what I want to share is that the way that you comment, the type of comments that you make are important based at the various stages that you're at with a prospective customer. So let me share this screen and we're going to go through that. And remember that what we're doing with prospecting or social prospecting is let me move that. There you go. No connection. There's connections and there's healthy connections. So in no connection, this is a prospect. Maybe it's a name. It's a person within an account that you've been assigned, and we're seeking to go build that initial connection so that we can move them to a healthy connection. The way that we comment in the no connection stage needs to be a lot like being at a networking event. Here's what I mean. When you're in a networking event, you're in those early stages. Maybe you haven't even formally been introduced. It's just that chit chat stage. We don't go into, let me throw everything in the kitchen sink about everything that I know in order to impress people at that stage, right? So I want you to think about this. Here's the visual for it. I said I was only going to do one, but you need the visual. When we're at a networking event and we're chit-chatting, even though we see somebody's name tag, we know who they are, we know that we want to meet them, and we know that we want to get into an opportunity conversation with them. This stage is not the time to pull out all the big guns with everything that you know, everything that you've ever done, and try to impress them. It's too early. So when we are in the no connection stage, we're just commenting. We've got to keep it more social. That's where the encouraging, asking questions, sharing relevant stories, those are the best type of comments at that stage. Now, we use those comments to increase our probability that they're going to accept our connection request. So if you know the social prospecting framework, we do 4 of these before we send the connection request. Then after we have the connection request, then we can up the game a little bit, but we still don't want to go all in and start being like, hey, let me tell you everything that I know and everything that I want you to know. We still have to baby step it, because remember, it's not about what we say. It's about what they hear and therefore how they feel. And we're working towards creating that healthy connection where they want to have a conversation with us and they see us as a trusted advisor. So once we get the connection, then we can move into a little bit more about our expertise, a little bit more storytelling around examples. But remember, we only do one of those, maybe 2 of those anyway, before we ask for the phone call. So no connection stage, it's like the networking event. Keep it light and fluffy. Don't go too quick, because in a networking event, if we try to sell too quickly, then we get Heisman, right? They stick out the arm, they keep us at a distance because we smelled like a salesperson, and nobody wants to be sold. So be a little bit more gentle with comments at that stage. Because remember, at this stage, you're not trying to sell. Your primary goal is to get them here to become a healthy connection in these 2 stages. First, earn that they'll accept your connection request. Then use 1 or 2 more engagements to earn their willingness to get on a phone call with you. And then through that phone call, we earn the opportunity to start being seen as a trusted advisor in order to walk alongside them while they do their research, no matter what stage they are at. So had a couple of chat sessions over the weekend on this topic, had a few emails on this topic. And so I want to focus on this a little bit and love to hear what your thoughts are and how this adds value to, how this benefits you, but how you would implement this in your specific use cases. All right, everybody, have a wonderful May, have an awesome week, and happy Monday.